Assalamu alaikum. This is part 2 of video player series. In this tutorial, we will continue working on getting storage access from user. This allow access activity will basically show a prompt to get runtime permission from user. So before start working on it, we have to do some minor changes in XML code. Open XML file. Down here, change text all caps true to false because we do not want all letters as capital. Above here, point on this text view, alt enter. Resource name will be text1. Click OK. Press the control button and click on text1. So here we have to write the text. I am copying this text and pasting here. You can write the text by pausing video. Control D. Name it as text2. Copy all the text and I am pasting here. And this second text view will be at string text2. Here you can see the design looking better now. So let's start the Java work. Here first of all we have to add users permission in manifest file. So open manifest file. Up here, users permission, write external storage. Now open allow access activity. Remove this toast. Create if statement if context compat dot check self permission get application context manifest dot permission dot write external storage is equal to package manager dot permission granted. So first of all we have to check if the user granted permission or not. So by this code we will check user granted or not. If user granted the permission, we will navigate the user from this activity to main activity by using intent. So create start activity, new intent, allow access activity dot this to main activity dot class. Finish. In else statement, if user deny that prompt, then we will again show that prompt. For again showing the prompt, activity compat dot request permissions allow access activity, create new string, create curly brackets, manifest dot permission dot write external storage, and here we have to create a request code. Let's say I name as storage permission. We have not created the request code yet. Copy this request code up here. Public static final int psfi, enter, control V, and give any int number. Let's say I give 1. So after this, outside of on create method, we will override a method name as on request permission result. on request permission results. Below the supercall, create if statement if request code, this variable, if request code equals to storage permission. So here we will compare the request code with storage permission request code that we have given above. So by this we will check whether user click on deny or user click on never ask again. For this, first of all, we have to create for loop. Create int I equals 0, I less than permissions dot length I increment. Control Shift Enter. Here create string variable permission. Let's say I give per permissions square brackets I if grant results equals to package manager dot permission denied. So if user deny the permission, here we will check whether user click on never ask again or not. Also create else statement. So for checking user click on never ask again or not, we will create a boolean value, boolean show rationale equal to should show request permission rationale, and here pass this variable per. Point on it, alt enter, and add the required library. So above here you can remove this code. So again create if statement if not show rationale, means here user have clicked on never ask again button. User clicked on never ask again. Here we will create an alert dialog for guiding the user why he needs to allow the runtime permission. For this, create alert dialog. We will create the alert dialog later. First of all, we have to work on else statement. Means this else statement means user have not clicked on never ask again, user clicked on deny. If user click on deny, we will again show that prompt. So for showing that prompt again, we will copy this code and paste here. So in this else statement, here we are checking if user click on deny button, and in else statement user will click on allow button. If user click on allow button, so we will switch the user to main activity by using intent. So copy this code and paste here. Now we will guide the user by alert dialog why he needs to click on allow button. Alert dialog dot builder, create variable builder is equal to new alert dialog dot builder, give context as this. First of all, we will set title builder dot set title. Title will be a permission. Now set message in double quotes. I will paste some text here. Below this line, here I will use Here I will use \n for moving to below line. Now follow the below steps. Again we will use \n 2 times. Now we will write the 3 steps so that by following these steps user can manually allow that permission. First one will be open settings from below button \n. Second one will be click on permissions tab \n, and third one will be allow access for storage. Control Alt L for formatting the code automatically. So here create .set positive button. That button will be open setting. So if user click on open settings button, it will navigate the user to app setting. At there user will allow the permissions manually. So for moving to settings, we will write here, we will create intent new intent settings dot action application detail setting. Down here create URI, variable URI dot from parts, take string as package, get package name, third one take as null. Control Shift Enter. Down here now set the intent dot set data URI, set URI to intent. At last start activity for results intent. Here we will again create request code, request permission setting. So create this request code up here, public static final int PSFI, enter, Control V, and change the int number. Let's say I give 1 2. So here create the dialog dot create and dot show. So let's run the app and check if it's working or not. Our app is installed now, so let's open the app. Here click on allow access button. Here you can see this prompt. If you click on allow button, this will navigate the user to main activity, but we will click on deny button. Here you can see after clicking on deny button, it again showing that prompt. If you again click on deny button, it will keep showing the prompt until I click on allow button. If I click on deny and don't ask again, Here this alert dialog will guide the user why he needs to click on allow button. Here user will have to follow the steps. First of all he have to click on open settings, permissions, storage, and here we will click on allow button, back. Here you can see we are not navigate to main activity because the app is paused. So after coming back to this activity, on resume method is called. So let's work on resume method. So here we have to work on resume method. So one more thing we have to do is to change this app spellings. So down on request permission result we have to create on resume method. Below the supercall, check self permission manifest dot permission dot write external storage equals to package manager dot permission granted. Here we will check Control Shift Enter. If user grant the permission, Alt Enter at the required API. Here if user grant the permission, we will navigate the user to next activity, main activity. So for this, copy this code, paste here. So here also we have to write code for showing this activity once when application running for the first time. For this we have to create shared preferences, get shared preferences, create string, and second one will be mode private. Share preferences dot editor preferences dot edit. Here we will put the value editor dot put string, key will be allow and value will be the text OK. At last editor dot apply. So we will get this string value here by using shared preferences again. So create string value preferences dot get string, key will be this, copy this, paste here and make it empty. So here we will compare the value to the string that is coming from shared preferences. If value dot equals to this OK, Control C, Control V, Control Shift Enter. If value dot equals to this OK, then we will navigate to next activity, else we will again send this value. For this, cut from here and paste here. Here we will navigate by using intent, again copy this code and paste here. Now one more thing we have to do, open main activity. Here also we will check if check self permission, manifest dot permission dot write external storage equals to package manager dot permission denied, add API. Here if user grant the permission by manually going to settings, and again user deny the permission in settings and go back to the app, then on resume method will call, and that will navigate the user to main activity. Here again we will check if the permission is denied, then we will send user again to the settings. So for this, write here the settings code that we have right here, intent, copy these 4 lines of codes, paste here, also alt enter. Here one more thing we have to do is to create a toast. Click on permissions and allow storage. Let's run the app and check if it's working or not. Here you can see our app is installed. Let's open the app. For using the storage permission, again we have to first clear the cache of this app. For this, open settings, open apps, app, search our app, video player, click on storage and clear data. Open app again, click on allow as. Here you can see if I click on allow, it will navigate to main activity. If I click on deny, it will again show that prompt. If I click on don't ask again, here user had to follow these steps. First of all, he will click on open settings, click on permission and allow. Here if I click on back button, on resume method will call, that will navigate user to main activity. Click on back. Here we are on main activity. So one more thing we have to check. For this we have to clear the cache again. Clear cache again. Open app. Open settings. If user here click on allow button and again user click on deny button and user go back, here if user go back, then this main activity code will compile. That will first show a toast and then it will again move the user to setting window. Go back. Here you can see the toast is showing and user go back to setting window. Here user have to click on permission, storage and allow the storage. Go back and here we are on main activity. So if I again open this app, I again open this app, I am not moved to main allow SS activity, because to shared preferences code that will validate the OK value and move the user to main activity, and this allow SS activity will never show again until user manually deny the permission. So by doing all this, we will restrict the user from denying storage permission. If user not willing to grant permission, then he or she have only one option, and that is user cannot use the app. So that's all for this tutorial. We will continue this in the next tutorial. Until then, Allah Hafiz.